Hello students, so we are going to discuss about what is quality today. Quality is delivered when you achieve the minimum requirement of a specific performance standard. It is a specified performance range. When we talk about this word quality, it looks a very vague kind of a term, that what is it, like what does it deal with, like how can we measure quality. So there are a lot of things, right? Because for me the quality may be very much different than the other person who is sitting with me. The other person might think the quality to be a different maybe different for them, right? So quality is very different for different people. So it really becomes very difficult when we say that we need a quality product. For example, I take a pen and I want to for me, I like the pen because it has got a very vibrant color, it's very sleek, it looks stylish, so I'll say that wow, this is such a nice quality pen, right? But maybe my friend who is just sitting next to me, and she's like, okay, fine, but I don't think it's such a nice quality because even though it looks better, but it doesn't write so well, or it doesn't write in plastic papers, or in the wooden this one, it doesn't write properly. So for me, I like the pen, but I don't like it so much. So for me, that pen which looks wonderful for me, which is capable of writing in the paper well and smooth, is a best quality pen. But for her, maybe it's not a good quality pen, right? So of course, yes, the perspective is very different when we talk about quality from people's perspective. In order to remove that confusion, some of the quality expert has given various definition as to how you can judge the quality. So Crosby in 1979, he said that quality is conformance to the requirement. So that means the example that I gave of the pen, right? In that pen, I have this requirement that it has to look beautiful, it has to look sleek, vibrant colors, and should write smoothly in the paper. So those are my requirements, and that pen, meets my requirement totally. So for me, that is a quality product. But maybe for my friend, her requirement is something else. The pen should also write in a paper plastic, in the wooden, wooden panels and all, but it doesn't write. So for her, it's not a quality product, right? So as per Crosby 1979, quality is conformance to the requirements. Parshuraman in 1985 gave the definition: the difference between customer expectation of service and the perceived service is quality. So whatever I expect, and what I get, what I get it from that product or that service, that difference is quality. So the difference between customer expectation and the perceived service. So my expectation is this much, and what I have received, whether I have received as per my expectations, means I have got a quality service. But if it doesn't meet my expectation, that means it's not of that good quality service. Okay, so then the American Society of Quality Control has also given its own definition. That is, quality is the totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bear on its ability to satisfy stated or implied needs. So it is the totality of features and characteristics of a product or service. So whenever you're talking about a service, it has to have the totality of features and services, and it has to have that ability to satisfy the stated need or the implied needs of the customer. Drucker and Peter in 1985 defined quality is a product or service is not what the supplier puts in, it is what the customer gets out and is willing to pay for. So it is maybe for the manufacturer it might be that I'm putting the best quality pen in the town, but maybe if, for me it's a quality product, my friend, it's not a good quality product, right? So it's not about what the manufacturer is manufacturing, what he is putting into it, but it is about what I as a customer, I get out of it, what I'm willing to pay. Now that product that I said about the pen, maybe it's a worth 200 rupees pen, and for me it's like 200 is a reasonable amount for such a nice pen, and I'm ready to pay for it. But maybe my friend, 200 rupees is quite costly, and she's like, it doesn't write everywhere, and I can just pay maximum of 100 rupees to it. So yes, so willing to pay is again criteria for saying that whether the customer is happy with the quality of the product or not. So this is all the definition of quality given by various experts, and we will be continuing with this lecture in the next video. Thank you.